What up, yo? Marlon Egolf for Draft Magic. We're doing a little cube action. Cube isn't my thing, necessarily, but this is what you folks want, damn it, and I will give it to you. Now, this is an interesting pack, because I don't know what to do. So let's see, we can rule out this. So out of the top line, I don't think we're going Palinchron right now. Underground Sea is a good choice. I don't think Fire Main's what we want to do, or Thragtusk right now. The Freet is reasonable. Alright, I think it's between 4 cards. Vraska, Underground Sea, Baneslayer. Alright, Vraska, Underground Sea, Baneslayer, Avenger. Underground Sea's good. Alright, I think the safest play is Underground Sea. I do tend to like drafting black-green, though, to be honest. So I guess we're going to take Vraska. Not sure if that's right. It easily could have been Baneslayer in that situation. And so now, what do we have? I think we just want Rampant Growth. There's no signets in this cube. They changed the... they changed the cube and took out the power, of course, and but they took out signets. I'm not sure what else they took out, but now if you there's only so many options to turn 2 mana acceleration, and Rampant Growth is one of those options. Some other reasonable cards in here, but I love this card personally, although it would bring us into 2 different colors. And Plow Under can be a giant pain in the ass, but in order to make Plow Under a pain in the ass, you're going to have to be able to cast it early, and Rampant Growth will help. Assuming it tables. Alright, so this is another accelerant, and so is Rathalos. Now I got some couple of dual lands here, and nothing really worth going out of the way. Venser's a card I really like. It's kind of like a pet card of mine. I love it in Commander, which is where I play it. And I was, out of all the Planeswalkers that they've ever printed, this is the one that I'm most upset wasn't good. Because it's got some great abilities. It was a block too late. If it had been in the same standard as Lorwyn with all like the elementals and the come into play effects, this card would have been a fucking all-star. But sadly, it was not played. So I'm taking Rathalos over Prismatic Lens just because the potential. And now we have Ultimate Price. We got Bob, Zenith. So it's 1, 2, 3, really only options. Bloodbraid Elf is good, but less good when, our first 2 cards that we could cascade into are both very unimpressive when cascaded into by a Bloodbraid Elf. Probably just going to take Zenith. It's a little more versatile. And also, we don't have to be black. We could splash black. We could be like green-blue at the end of this. So I don't think we need to take Dark Confidant at this point. Tooth and Nail. Nothing to tooth into yet, although I really do like this card. So at this point, we got Temple Garden, we got Thran Dynamo. Just hedge our bets with the Temple Garden. Felonite Hermit's another card that we would play, but it's less exciting. This card seems really good, but I don't know what I'd do with it yet. But I don't know what I'd do with this yet. So basically I've got Felonite Hermit with is not too exciting, and a bunch of cards that I don't know what to do with yet. Temple Garden. Ugh. So now here it comes down to Taiga or Explore. In the same way, this is another card I don't know what I'd do with yet, but Explore I do know what I'd do with, which is play in my deck. Alright, so here we could branch out into Broodmate or something, but might as well just stick with Goyf. Taking this would allow me to play like Junk. Junk being green, white, black. And then I'd have a few dual lands to do that with. And it looks like white is open, at least coming from the right. But might as well stick with what we've got going on so far. A little Goyf action. It's not like he's bad or anything. He's basically just a giant vanilla creature, which is not particularly exciting to me. And, alright. It's either Arid Mesa or Knight, and I think we're just going to take Knight These cards are fine too, but not really my thing at this point. So we're going to knight it up. So now, I mean, we are green and something else. Bunch of cards tabled. Anything I'd play here? What's the green part on this? Destroy target enchantment. Target player discards 2 cards. No, no, no. I guess Knight of Infamy. Masco doesn't seem particularly good. I guess Knight of Infamy. Probably a sideboard card, but there is such a thing as the mono white deck, and it's a pretty good sideboard card in itself. Alright. Oh, here we go. We have the Plow Under, and we have already 3 mana accelerants, so let's do that. Thornscape Battle. This card is also very, very good. But I don't know if we're going to be splashing red yet, and Restock is fine, but we're gonna Plow Under a little bit. Alright. Well, white was definitely open, and here's the actual better Masticore, if we do want it, but I don't think we do. What do we want? Maybe we do want Masticore? I don't think it's great. But Weathered Wayfarer, we've got some mana acceleration already, so we're not likely to be able to activate it, and the rest of these cards are not particularly exciting. Stirring Wildwood over Apocryphite, I think that works. Let's see. Sacrifice a land, goblins. Nah, I'll take the card that most annoy me. Zombie Cutthroat. Calciderm is a maybe play. It's pretty sweet. Now this would have hexproof. You know, that's one thing about the whole, like, phasing out Shroud completely, is you can't really make cards like this anymore. They'd be too strong with that horrible, horrible ability. Doubt I'm playing Zombie Cutthroat. Definitely not playing this. This is just a type of card. You know when you're in a board situation and you're, like, trying to figure out if there's any card they can draw that will kill you? This is one of those cards. Like, oh, I was winning by a lot, and now I have nothing. Alright, here we've got... No... So, options are Demon, Hermit, Lily, but we're not black enough for that, yo. You gotta be black, son. Not like that RG3. Lily's like the RG3 of Magic the Gathering, just not black enough. Entomb, I don't think we want. So we got the Lich Lord. Seems bad. Bonfire, but I don't think that's our thing right now. I think that might be like the 8th time I said I don't think that's our thing this draft. I don't know why I'm using that phrase so much, since I've never used it before just now. So Bloodgift Demon, Deranged, Hermit. Probably Bloodgift Demon. It's a reasonable thing to ramp up to. Or is Hermit better? I don't know. I like Hermit a lot. We'll go with Demon. It's like our version of the Dark Confidant that never tabled. So now we got Prey Upon, Beast Within. We're just going to take Garruk. To relent. He shall not. He is relentless. He is without relent. Grizzle Basil. Bitter Blossom. Gaia's Cradle. How many creatures do we have? 8? But, I mean, we're not playing this. Probably not playing this. Yeah, as much as Gaia's Cradle seems sweet. I mean, we have... So, our turn 2... We have a bunch of turn 2 mana accelerants, and they all suck with Gaia's Cradle. So, I think we're just taking Bitter Blossom. And I think we're probably going to table something playable. There's a lot of cards in this pack. Yawgmoth's Will, Natural Order gets nothing. Tectonic Edge, Powder Keggery. This isn't a great pack. Sack a green creature, look for a green creature. What are there for green creatures? Yawgmoth's Will doesn't do anything. Tectonic Edge, I guess, is fine with Knight of the Reliquary. I don't think Powder Keg is what we want, and Loam Lion's definitely not what we want. We got... Alright, we got a couple of cards. Wastes, Ooze. I think it's probably going to be Ooze. Trackers, I mean, these cards are fine. As far as this is still here. But Ooze is like another Tarmogoyf, except it's actually more useful. Now here we have Finks, Mindstone, Flooded Strand gets Temple Garden. Eternal Dragon gets Temple Garden. Call of the Herd, Kitchen Finks. Not really sure what the play is here. I think we're just going to take Mind Stone. Do that. I don't even know if that was one of the cards I mentioned. Crocus is pretty good. Unburial Rites is good, but we don't really have anything to unbury. And we're just going to take Harmonize. I've made the decision. You're going to have to live with it. Hide this. Ooh, jeez. Balance? Maybe? Balance is really freaking powerful. I mean, Edict. We don't really have a lot of removal. All Sun's Dawn. But none of these, I mean, on pure power level, this is by far the most powerful card in the pack. So we tabled RG3. And we tabled this little dude. And we tabled Phyrexian Invoker. I don't think we want Jared. This is a number of swamps you control. Search your library for a swamp, sure. And Elspeth Tyrell? Are we just like mono planeswalkers at this point? Prey Upon's reasonable, Terminus is reasonable, but let's just take a bunch of planeswalkers. And now, although Histrodon is cute, and Rude Awakening is a win condition, and Necroma is also a win condition, we're taking Brushland. Don't know if I'm playing Calcidarm. Definitely going to try to play the white, though. Somehow, like, kill all my creatures and my lands and my hand and just be left with a bunch of planeswalkers. I don't see how that could work at this point, but you never know. It might. Anything I want here? Do we have any way to destroy enchantments in case somebody has something ridiculous? I guess Vraska, but that's pretty bad. Yawgmoth's Will isn't going to do much here. Loam Lion is not going to do anything. And I don't know about Powder Keg. Just take the Kami. Sideboard card against, you know, somebody with Dream Halls, Mirari's Wake, that type of garbage. I don't think Dizzle's in this draft. No, so I guess we don't have to worry about Dream Halls that much. Can't be blocked by white creatures. Sure. This thing. All is dust. Clifftop Retreat. Cast a Chroma of Clifftop Retreat somehow. Just kidding. Not happening. Another Elspeth. Well, far be it from me to not play Elspeth. What do we have that we can get here? We just have the Temple Garden, huh? Yeah, mono planeswalkers it is, huh? Loxundidin Smiter. Trestodon. Looks good with our Green Sun Zenith. That might actually table. We're just going to take the Marsh Flats. We desperately need a Marsh Flats. And I'm glad it popped up at the perfect time. Alrighty. So, a couple of cards here, huh? Basalt Monolith. Verdant Catacombs. Primal Command and Armada Verm. A couple other cards that are alright. But Primal Command, we already kind of have the plow under for the Primal Command stand-in. Armada Worm is pretty good. I think it's between Basalt Monolith and Verdant Catacombs. I think it's actually Verdant Catacombs. We need to fix our mana. We've got a lot of double-colored cards. And as good as a Basalt Monolith would be, I don't think we're really trying to ramp up to anything. So Verdant Catacombs it is. Wormcoil Engine. Well, that is a card. So we've got go for the Therizote, Shriekmaw, Wormcoil. Well, we do have some ways to make a lot of mana, so I might as well play Wormcoil. I guess. Might as well. Not excited, but I guess it is a creature. Alright. What is our Sphere? Sunpetal Grove, Skinredder. Just gonna take Sunpetal Grove. Not like it's exciting or anything. But Stunted Growth again, we've got Plow Under, which is like a better version. Skinrender's good, but unnecessary. And Rancor's good too. Yeah, just take it Sunpetal Grove. It is our best option at this point. Landwar Elfage. Elves, oh sorry, Finehorn Elves. Elves, Slaughter Pact, Port. How much mana acceleration do we have? Mindstone, Explore, Rampant Growth. Rofalos. Port's fine. Do we want Port or... our mana cost is kind of a little prohibitive to play Port. We don't have anything to put on an Icecrown Scepter. Slaughter Pact is good. I guess just the Elves. 1-drops are fine. What else do we got? Nothing exciting here. Maybe Basilisk Collar? It's either Basilisk Collar or Graveborn Muse. Yeah, I think we'll just do Collar. And here we have not a lot. Kozilek we can't really do. If we had taken a Tooth and Nail, I guess we could have ramped up to it. Yeah, nothing great for us here. We don't have a ton of removal, so I guess this is probably the most annoying for us. Pick her up. Put her down. Wooded Foothills gets Temple Garden. That's really it. But what does Mannequin get? Nothing awesome. I guess Wormcoil Engine? And I'll just take Foothills. Treetop Village, Flinthoof Boar, Loxodon Smiter. Smashy enough. Basalt Monolith tabled, that's good. Land Tax, not a card we need. Tombstalker. No, I'll just take the Monolith. Monolith seems fine. There's a bunch of cards in this pile I'm pretty sure we're not playing, like Kami of Ancient Law, Masticore. Probably not this. Probably not Green Sun Zenith, actually. Sadly enough. Under the Pure Supreme Verdict, Daybreak Ranger. This is a little more useful than Daybreak Ranger. Rancor. Is Rancor a card that I even want in this deck? Not really, and this card could be a huge pain in the ass. Slaughter Pact, wow, I'm definitely playing that. Sweet. I know this isn't the most exciting type of cube deck for you guys, but this is what I like to draft. I like to draft green, blackish, rocky decks. Alright. Let's build this baby. What a mana cost? We do not want... We don't need Knight of Infamy or Kami of Ancient Law, as far as I know. Cutthroat, no. Green Sun Zenith doesn't get anything at this point. Maybe not yet. Leave that in. Take out Olivier. I think we need Masticore, this. Monolith is powerful enough, but I have enough acceleration. So now we're almost pretty good. Bitter Blossom. Move all this stuff down here. A lot of acceleration, that's always good. Harmonize. I don't think we need Calcidarm. We're not that type of deck. I'm not even sure if we need Liliana of the Dark Realms. I guess it's not terrible. The emblem doesn't do anything. Maybe worth cutting. We'll take a look in a minute. Oh, all is Dust is not a card I want in the main deck. And there we go. So other options are Masticore, Monolith, Green Sun Zenith. No, this is very much a Planeswalker-y deck. We don't have a lot of dudes. So try to win with Liliana, I guess. Monolith. Is Monolith worth it? No, we're not really ramping up to anything, like I said. Alright, cool. Land time. So any of this stuff we don't need. We don't need Shivan Reef or Cliff Top Retreat. So we got Tectonic Edge, which we want because of Night. I guess so we have a double black, double green, double white. We got Wooded Foothills, Brushland, Wildwood, Grove. Alright, all the stuff we want. So just add land. Definitely want mostly green. So we have 2 double whites, 2 double blacks. But we need the green to cast the mana acceleration. So I think this gives us... no. We need... So let's see, 1 white source. Oh, that makes Liliana suck, huh? Yeah, we only have 3 swamps. So that gives us, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 white sources and 1, 2, 3 blacks. Not enough black sources, Jesus. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... So 4 swamps. So we can get a swamp with Verdant Catacombs. We can get a swamp with Marsh Flats. Other than that, that's it. So basically, it gives us 6 quote-unquote swamps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because this can get Temple Garden. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 forests. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ways to get white. I think we're okay. We always have the Catacombs and the Marsh Flats, and then the 4 swamps when we need the swamps, and then we also have Rampant Growth and Knight of the Reliquary. Yeah, I think we're okay. And now, what do we do about stupid Liliana? We have 4 swamps. So what do we add for her? Alright, I think we're just gonna add Zenith. It can get us a Goyf for an Ooze or a friggin' Knight, a Wickerable Elder. It's pretty bad in this deck, but I think it's better than Liliana. She's just not gonna do anything. Other thoughts are Basalt Monolith, but our curve ends at 6. And Masticore, it just doesn't seem to do a lot. So I will not play it. Alright, this is the deck. Let's do it to it.